What's going on with Chandler and Tony Ferguson? Legit question, you have an answer, fill me in, but I'm pretty good at this stuff. I mean, I study this stuff all the time. I talk to people in the know all the time. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, so I'm on the road. I'm coming to you guys from a hotel. I'm out at Bellator. Been here for a month. My final week, I got 3 days left. I share this with you because just before I came out here, so a month ago, that would be my timetable. A month ago, Chandler had just signed with the UFC, was looking to be the backup position for Khabib versus Gaethje. Gets licensed, goes to Fight Island, does the whole thing, and then there's talk from Chandler's side that they want to fight Tony Ferguson, but that Ferguson is not interested in that. Nobody ever took this to Tony. We never heard Tony's side. We just heard that said. Generally in this sport, at least psychologically, when one side makes a claim and the other side does not shoot it down, we then accept it as the truth. Now, there was also a number of rumors, again, none asked to Tony straight up. Never got Tony's side. Number of rumors came out of saying, well, Tony doesn't want to do that. Tony's a top guy. Tony's got a world title. Chandler hasn't been in the UFC before. It's a hard fight. It's a dangerous fight, but it's not as meaningful of a fight because Chandler hasn't debuted. I accepted it. Yeah, I guess. I guess those are, it doesn't really sound like the Tony I know, but I guess I'm hearing these things. I guess I believe them. Okay, that was a month ago. Let me bring you to this morning. This morning, Tony is the one calling out Chandler. Flat out, period, no way around it, hard stop. Went on Twitter, said either sign the contract or let's move on, I'm done waiting for you, and tagged Chandler in it. And now Chandler is saying nothing. Right? The exact same thing that happened a month ago, except they reverse roles. Team Chandler made a statement. Ferguson never said it wasn't true. Now Ferguson's making the same, and Chandler is saying nothing. I'm just wondering why. Because for me, that fight makes a ton of sense. It makes a lot of sense, and you also have the moving parts of that division, which is that Khabib is out. And you can hang your hat on the argument of, well, he hasn't pulled out of the pool yet, and they kept the belt around him, and we still think he might come back. Fine, I agree with you. I'll drink to all of those things. I'm just sharing with you. My statement is also true that he's out. We don't know how that sentence is going to end. Is he out, comma, forever? Is he out, comma, for today? I don't know. But he's out of the equation. So you have Conor Poirier coming up. It would just seem as though Chandler versus Ferguson solves so many problems, particularly possibly long-term problems, if Khabib, in fact, doesn't come back. If Khabib doesn't come back even for a year, we've got to get on with it, even if that just means an interim championship. So now you start to have Ferguson, Chandler, boom, one side of the bracket. Conor Poirier, boom, other side of the bracket. Winner versus winner. Whether that's for the undisputed title or the interim title. I'm actually digressing. None of that is my point. My point is, from a month ago, when I left on this journey I'm on, till this morning, two athletes got up and switched seats. Team Chandler, who was calling out Tony, Tony not responding to. Tony calling out publicly Team Chandler and them not responding. And I would just like to know what's going on because I love the match. And I don't like the idea that Tony would be left out. I have felt in a couple of ways as though Tony Ferguson has been left out as of late. I don't like that. I don't like that, particularly after everything that he went through. Getting ready for a fight, accepting a short notice, last-minute replacement fighter, following through on his word to make weight. Remember the double weigh-ins by Tony? Remember how so many of us have questioned that after the fact because of the result of Tony's contest with Gaethje? But at the time that it happened, he was a hero. We thought it was the coolest thing in the world. And you know what? It was. It was the coolest thing in the world. It was also the only thing that we had in the sport at that time. There was no matches. There was no weigh-ins. There was no face-offs. There was no press conferences. All we had was the journey that Tony was on, and he brought us all along. Where's the appreciation for that?